You know what I was doing a year ago? Actually, a little over a year ago. I was at a fucking concert. In late February of 2020, I was at a fucking concert and it was fucking packed. Not like a big arena show. I don't go to big arena shows. It was at like a fucking church or some shit. But it was a fucking packed show. I went to go see Pup and it was fucking awesome. Drew Thompson Foundation played there as well. And I think back to that and it seems like fucking million years ago. Like I can't even fathom that it happened. And then a couple weeks after that, I did a run. Like I was doing runs and shit. I haven't done a fucking official like 5K, 10K half marathon in a year. Last one was early March of fucking 2020. Like that's gone. I'm still running. It's not the same though. It's not as fucking cool running on my own. Especially when the weather sucks dick. I haven't been to the gym. I still could go to the gym. I have a gym membership, but I haven't been to the gym in a fucking year. I could go to the gym at any fucking time. I just don't want to go to the gym because I don't want to wear a fucking mask. I would love to go to the gym and run on that fucking track because I've been running outside all fucking winter long. All winter long. I think the longest stretch I've gone without running in this dog shit weather was like 4 days. And that's only when like the storms are so bad and the fucking roads are so bad that they're fucking slick. If there's like wet pavement out there, I'm fucking chancing it and going fucking running. I've run at least 50 miles a month all throughout the winter, except for February. February was in like mid-30s. Because the weather was too bad, man. It's too goddamn cold. We had like fucking sub-zero wind chills and shit in fucking Buffalo in February. And I couldn't feel my dick when I was out there. It was terrible. But I did what I fucking could. Like, I think back to, like, just a fucking year ago. How fucking different everything was. And how, like, I haven't seen anybody in a fucking year, for the most part. At least I haven't fucking seen anybody in months. Like, no parties or anything. I saw my mom. I've seen my mom. See my mom every month or so. That's about it. Just ma. Saw my niece and nephew once, one of them. Or two of them. There's four of them. I saw half the nieces and nephews once. In, like, December or some shit. But that's about it, man. Don't see anybody. Haven't seen anybody from work. Don't really see family members. Outdoor parties kind of stopped at the end of October, so we haven't done any of that shit. And it's just been fucking bizarre. Like, I don't know how I'm going to handle, like, things being semi-normal again. Like, some people I know are getting the vaccine. As a matter of fact, my mom and sisters have gotten at least one dose of the vaccine. They work in education. So they've gotten at least one dose. I don't know if they've gotten the second dose. I haven't talked to them for a while. But the fact that, like, doses are going out, like, gets me pretty fucking excited. But, like, how the fuck am I going to react to things being normal again? I haven't been outside, like, around people at the fucking store or anything without a fucking mask in over a year, for Christ's sake. It's going to be so bizarre. Like, you get used to the fucked up situation that I don't know how I'm going to react to a relatively normal situation. Like, I don't know, too. Like, I'm kind of an antisocial fucking loner anyway. I have no fucking idea how I'm going to react to, like, having to interact with people face to face again. Holy shit. I'm sure I can fucking do it. Because I've always been able to fucking do it. But I've just had, like, phone conversations with people for so goddamn long. Bosses at work and Zoom meetings and all that shit. I don't know what the fuck it's going to be like if I'm there face-to-face. How the fuck am I gonna handle this face-to-face? When these fucking masks come off, I can't fucking hide my disgust with you. At least with the mask on. Like, they can't see me, like, being pissed. They can see my eyes scrunched up, but maybe they just think the sun's in them or some shit. I think it's just gonna be so fucking weird. My buddy's getting married in, like, September. And I'm wondering, like, is this gonna be normal in September? Am I going to this fucking wedding? But I haven't seen, like, any friends or anything like that. Like, do I still have friends? I don't know. I haven't seen people that work in over a year, for Christ's sake. Except for old Nitz McGee, because we got forced to go back to the office at some point. So it was just me and her and a bunch of people I didn't really give a fuck about. So I talked to Nitz McGee. I talked to people via text. A lot of times that dries up, though. Like, I used to talk to somebody on the phone a lot, but, like, I haven't talked to them in, like, 2 months now. And then, like, are we done? Like, we're not talking anymore? Is that how this is going to be? You know that, like, weird situation you get into when, like, somebody just, like, stops talking to you? And you're like, what do we do now? Like, what's proper protocol here? I don't know what proper protocol is. I hate not knowing, like, what I'm supposed to do. It's one of the reasons I hate getting a new job. Like, even if your job sucks, at least if you know what you're supposed to do, they give you some sense of comfort, right? Because, like, oh, I got to do this, this, and this. It blows, but I know what I have to fucking do. Like, getting a new job, it's like, I don't know what I fucking have to do yet. You got to get the lay of the land. I don't like learning the lay of the land. I also don't like when, like, relationships change to the point where, like, you talk to somebody a lot, talk to them on the phone or whatever the fuck, and all of a sudden, like, it just stops, and you're like, can we still talk? Like, I don't know what's going on here. What do we talk about now? We used to talk about, like, just everything, but we haven't talked in too much. Like, can we still interact? You got those people that you maybe don't talk to for months at a time, but that's your relationship. Like, if your relationship is you don't talk to somebody for months at a time, then you can fucking, like, send them a text months later and know things are going to be normal. But if you talk to people on the phone for hours at a time, and then all of a sudden, like, they don't talk to you at all for a while, it's like, the fuck do we do now? Like, the relationship was different. The relationship was based on, like, way more fucking talking. So, like, then when that stops, it's like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with this. And what I usually do in situations like that is fucking nothing. It's fucking nothing. I'm just like, well, they think I suck now, goddammit, so I might as well just fucking keep going and avoid figuring out that they think I'm an asshole. Like, I can assume that they think I'm an asshole, but if I get to the point where, like, I know they think I'm an asshole, then I'll feel worse about that. I'm much better creating the scenarios that people hate me in my mind and being like, okay, they hate you because you're a dick. But at least I don't have to hear them tell me that I'm a dick. I'm used to getting ignored, so I can handle being ignored. I went through a divorce. I was fucking ignored all the time. When I went out with somebody after the divorce, I was ignored then too. Like, Chris Johnson, easily ignorable. That's why I do this. It's the equivalent of a fucking toddler throwing a tantrum in a fucking grocery store. Like, it gets people to fucking listen to me. Anyway, I'll be back Sundays and Wednesdays. I don't know when things are going to be fucking normal. Who knows? I don't know how the fuck I'm going to react to it, but we'll do it together, I guess. But Sundays and Wednesdays are when new casts come out. Podbean is the host of the cast. All the episodes are there, website or the app. I'm also on a lot of sites, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck else. I'm on Twitter at Johnson Hates You. On Instagram, if you want to see photos and shit, that is at maybe 5 minutes. And if you don't want to do any of those things, if you just want to fucking click on Facebook and get like a video of the cast there, you can do that too. It's in my timeline for you.